Hi everyone and welcome to Barbie Dolls of the Week. This week we're filming in a different location, or I'm recording I should say, because I couldn't get enough light. It's evening and I don't usually tape these in the evening, so I'm taping in the evening and I had to find another location. So with that said, I want to show you three dolls today that are new dolls out on them in the market today, if you can find them, especially the one. So let's start with that one that I think is harder to find. Um, so here's the latest made-to-move doll that I have found. And she's obviously a baseball player, as it says here. And this is a blonde one. I don't know if there are others. I hope so. I hope there's at least a African American one. Here's the back of the box. Now, obviously, she's got, it says, oh, by the way, it says, let's play ball with Barbie. Baseball players develop specialized skills in hitting, pitching, etc. Takes coordination, instincts, and teamwork, blah, blah, blah. They also have, which is nice, the soccer player, rhythmic gymnast, and I think that was the dancer on the end there. So just showing you some of the other made-to-move ones. I really like the uniform they've got her in. And of course it says Barbie on her chest or her top. Pink hat with the Barbie logo. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, it's really well done. I like this mitt that she has on. And of course she's got a baseball. And it seems like they have done a better job on the joints, not making them quite so glaringly obvious. She's very thin. And I'd kind of like to see a curvy version of this, but I don't know if they'll do that. But yeah, I thought that was cool, and it's another career for Barbie. So in this case, of course, baseball player. And remember, this is the ultimate posable Barbie, according to Mattel. And it's got a lot of points of articulation. I noticed here at the top, by the way, it says 180 careers, learn more at Barbie.com. So Barbie and Mattel have been doing this for many, many years. I mean, I remember way back in the 80s when I started collecting Barbie that there was a, astronaut Barbie and some of the others. I've got many career dolls. And so I always thought that was great that they did that, and it wasn't just school teacher and, nurse. I mean, things that are associated with women. They quickly went out into other fields as well. So that's great. Now, let me show you a couple other dolls. This one I got 2-3 weeks ago. I can't remember exactly when. At Target, like I said, Target's had a lot of. I only go in there once in a while, and the last two times I've gone, I found some good clearance on just particular dolls, not widespread, and no fashionistas have been on clearance lately that I've seen. So this one, I thought, she's part of the Barbie and the Rockers group, the new one, obviously, and this is the logo for that, by the way. I like this Barbie logo here. That's nice. So, I was excited that they were bringing the Rockers back, but, I wasn't so excited with all the looks. But this one I did like, and she's a curvy girl, as you can tell. I think you can tell. I can tell. Don't like the pants. The top is okay, but I really like what I like about this doll, besides the fact that the price tag is right in the way, is the face. She's got a beautiful face. I like her hair color. That's what drew me to her, and it was on clearance for $10.48, regularly $14.99. So honestly, I don't think a doll like this should be $14.99. I think that's too much, but you got to remember, I'm coming from starting buying dolls in the 80s, and we rarely ever paid $14.99 for a doll. I should say I rarely ever did. They were $8.99 and I don't know, $9.99. The expensive ones were $14.99. This is not an expensive doll, so that's where I'm coming from on that. Now, regardless, she has a little violin, very little guitar, but no, a violin, and it's of course plastic, as most things are with Barbie. I mean, accessories and stuff. But I wish it looked more like a violin. It's just, I don't even know what color, orange or something. And then there's this mic stand right here, very large mic stand. And I assume she has shoes. Yeah, you can barely see the shoes, but there they are. Not my favorite color with that outfit. So, and actually they're pictured here too, I forgot. Now, if you notice, in the picture here, the violin looks a little more realistic, but I just think when you see it here, it just looks totally fake. So they could have done better on that. Obviously, she's got a bow to play the violin, as you see in the picture. So yeah, I just thought she has a, what do you guys think of her? I think, do you think she has a pretty face? I do, so that's why I got her. Okay, and then the last doll I want to show you today is actually a 2-pack, and I found this today. I went to Target today because I had an optical appointment there, and I decided, of course, while I'm here, I'm going to take a quick look. And honestly, I was hoping I wouldn't find anything that I wanted to buy, but didn't quite get there. Actually did get there, but I didn't get to the point of not buying one, is what I mean. So I had seen this set before, and I really like one of the dolls in this set. The other one's just, okay at best. But I think in general it's a really nice set. And it was actually the exact clearance price as this one, which is $10.48 for one doll. This is $10.48 for two dolls. So that is a really good doll. And I want you to notice, by the way, here's what set it is. It's the, what they call it, the TV News Team. So let me show you those two. And maybe you've seen this in the stores. Another curvy girl here, non-curvy, as you can see. But what I thought was really interesting is this doll's arms are articulated, or have articulation. Now, and actually so do her wrists. So I don't know if her legs do as well. Does anybody know? I haven't obviously opened it yet. But I may, probably will open it because look, this has got a big rip in the, or break in the plastic. Excuse me. And I really like this doll. That's the only reason I got it. Well, that and that video camera and the mic, I really like that. But she really does look like a newscaster woman, or a reporter. I would call her a TV reporter. But yeah, for $10.48, I thought this is a really good deal. Here's the picture on the back, by the way, of those two. She just looks so professional. Report breaking news with Barbie. Reporters are the first to inform viewers about important news happening in the world, while the camera person records for all to see. Together they investigate compelling stories, conduct interviews, and broadcast from or to a studio from remote locations around the world. A news reporter can include news reports can include stories about government, health, weather, and sports. Better have the weather. Do you love to share news with others? You can be a news reporter or a camera person just like Barbie. So see that, I just love this whole career aspect of Barbie. I think that is great for children especially. And then down here, by the way, they also picture, looks like an astronaut, which I mentioned earlier from the 80s. I think that's an astronaut. I don't have my other glasses on. And in some sort of scientist or chemistry analyst or something. That one there. And of course, I love that they're all different body types, skin tones, diversity. So, you know, that's one of the things I love about Barbie is, and this has been going on for years, they're just doing an even better job of it now, is having all these diverse types of dolls. But Mattel has done that for years. I mean, if you think back to the, I think sometime in the 70s, they had, the Brad doll, this black doll, and also Kara. So those were, I believe, from the 70s, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong. So diversity's been going on for a long time with Mattel. But, like I said, they're just doing a lot more of it and a lot better these days. So, that's one of the things that I think we can all agree on, or most of us, that even though we don't always like the quality or the bodies being stiff on some of these dolls and not flexible like they used to be, they've made great strides in other areas. So, that's always good to be able to point out something positive. So with that, I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week, probably back in my normal area. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.